Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Boba7772 and I am here to review the new Walking Dead television series 7 Michonne action figures. So without further ado, let's get started. Now I have a little bit mixed feelings towards this because I am not the biggest fan of the outfit. At least I wasn't whenever they first did this, but it started to grow on me. But I was really excited that they did the new leg articulation with her, and all the cool accessories she comes with, and that we're actually getting an updated Michonne, which the other Michonne is absolutely fine. I would have been cool if they had just re-released her with the new Daryl type legs. That would have been like the best Michonne ever, because that is my favorite outfit for the other Michonne that they've came out with. But this one I am happy to get either way. So let's take a look at the packaging. Hopefully it will focus. We have McFarlane Toys. We have a total reference to Terminus on the top of the packaging. AMC is The Walking Dead. We have Michonne here. She has this can of spray cheese. Cheese in a can, I guess it says. We'll look at it in a minute. Her katana sheath. Whatever that's called. Wow, I feel really dumb not knowing what that's called. We have her katana here, and then we have a candle here. We have the figure here too, blah blah blah. So Michonne, Series 7, and then on the back here, wow, we can see the other figures in the wave. If you guys are going to wonder who I am going to review, who I have reviewed, and who I'm not going to review, the Mud Walker is the only one who probably won't be getting a review from me because I don't really collect the walkers too much, and even so, I honestly don't like this walker like whatsoever. The figure, I don't like him. But the Gareth I already have, and his review should be up. And if you're like watching this the second I upload this Michonne review, then he might not be up quite yet, but Michonne, Gareth, and Carl over here should be up all around the same time because I have all three of those. Rick and Herschel have not been able to find yet. They're both exclusive figures. I'm thinking Walgreens maybe, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check because I want both of those figures really bad. But that's the back of the box. Once again, I love how they're doing the sideways thing, the horizontal kind of box, as opposed to how they used to do it where it was up and down. But yeah, enough rambling about the box. Let's open this bad girl up and see what she's made of. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to show you are the accessories. So I'll start with Michonne's swords, and she's just kind of holding that, and I can do that rather easily here. If she will stand, she does not seem to want to stand today. So we have Michonne's sword. It is pretty much the basically the same sword that came with the other Michonne, I believe. Actually, I should probably get my other Michonne out to do a comparison check. Yep, so it is basically the same sword as the other Michonne. Looks really nice. We have a longish white gray handle down here, and then the blade here, which the handle is about a third of the entire sword, which I think is cool. Maybe even a little more. It's like between a third and a half. Next up, we have the can of spray cheese. You guys can believe it. I think that they came out with this a little bit just to be funny. Same with the can of pudding that came with Carl. We can see a UPC code, I believe that's what it's called on the... Come on, focus. 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 Come on, you know... This camera knows it wants to focus. It's just like being very difficult right now. Okay, let's try this again. So yeah, it says cheese in a can. We have a cool little design on it. It looks a bit more golden than on the camera. It looks a bit yellowish, but in real life it's pretty gold. At least emblem thing. And then we have the I guess the food stuff that it has back here, all that. So it's really cool if they've added that little itty-bitty detail. I hope that I can get her to hold a little can of spray cheese, because I'm totally going to do it if I can. Next we come with the sheath thing that holds the katana in it. So this is pretty much, I believe, the same that came with the last one. This one, however, feels a bit more like hard plastic, whereas the old one felt kind of like soft plastic. I'll check it in a minute to see if there's that much of a difference. But the paint job on this is absolutely wonderful. They just kind of put like a little bit of white paint on here, making it look really worn. And then the rest of it is just brown, kind of like, I guess, the leather it is. Whoa, what just happened? But yeah, it's I guess it's kind of supposed to be leather or something. So last thing is this candle. I know nothing about swords, guys. I'm so sorry for my lack of sword knowledge. The last thing is this candle. So we have a kind of tallish, medium-sized candle stand right here that comes with an orange candle up here. So different from Gareth's white ones and Carl's white one. So really cool. I guess it's been burning recently or something, or it just might be a different kind. But it looks cool. We're finally getting some cool accessories to display with the figures. Now let's go over the figure herself. So she has a ball jointed head that rotates around 360 degrees. Not going to do it though, because it's kind of I don't want to wear out the joints or anything, and also it's a little bit stiff. Shoulders rotate around 360 degrees and bend outward. Elbows bend down and rotate around 360 degrees, and hands rotate around 360 degrees. Her waist does rotate around 360 degrees, where the white shirt and the brown part kind of meet. Her legs go out like this, also forwards and backwards like that, kind of restrictive a little bit from her jean clothing, and then her knees bend back like that, rotate around 360 degrees, and her feet, it looks like they're in a ball joint actually. They rotate around 360 degrees. So yeah, really cool figure. I absolutely love her. Now let's do the thing that, you know, we came here to do and compare her to the other Michonne from like series 2 or something. Mine's a flashback Michonne though, so if there's anything different from the flashback Michonne, original flashback Michonne and the series 1 Michonne, I am sorry, but this is a flashback version. So going to put them side by side. First of all, let's look at the face sculpts. Actually a little dark with the dark background, but we can see her face sculpt here. Her eyes are kind of looking up a little bit. It looks a little bit strange. Her face just, I guess it kind of looks like her, but it's just not 100% perfect to me. It just, something seems off out of her face, I don't know. But the rest of the figure is absolutely wonderful. I love the costume, the kind of dirtyish but still kind of cleanish white sleeves, the brown thing, like I guess that's the same one she usually wears, maybe, because she wears one like that. Can kind of see, I don't think that they gave her a belly button. I think her belly button should be there. Her pants here, she has the new Daryl articulation with the legs. Absolutely love that. She still has kind of the female knees, and I guess from the ankles to the upper knee part, she has the, I guess that they make it a bit thinner for the female characters. Not sure why, but it just seems like that. Well, I guess maybe because they are thinner, but hey, look, I'm a genius. So yeah, and then we go over to this Michonne. I prefer this face much better to the other face sculpt. I don't know why. This one seems like a bit, I don't want to say fat, and I don't want to say pudgy. Just seems a little more wide than the other face sculpt, which I don't think is as right. I don't know. So I wish that they would have made it this kind of the same face sculpt, but with the same kind of width that they had done here, because I think that her face might be a little smaller, and that might be it. Let's try to check them side by side. So yeah, I totally prefer the face sculpt with the Michonne on the right there. But the one on the left still isn't like awful or anything. It's a really good figure, and I really like her. She's really cool. I'm really glad to have her to my collection now, and I would recommend getting her if you guys see her in stores, guys. She has better articulation than the other Michonne. I would like honestly flat out give her a 4 to 5, because she's not the perfect figure in my eyes, just because like I have very strict criteria for the perfect figures. But I'm gonna see if I can get this can of spray cheese in her hand while I talk to you guys. But this is still a really nice, well done figure, and some of my bias may just come because I prefer elements of the other figure a little better, or this isn't my favorite outfit, stuff like that. But oh my gosh, guys, I got the cheese in her hand. I don't know if I shouldn't have done this or what, because I don't know if I shouldn't have spread her hand, but it looks really cool. I'm going to put the sword in her hand too. and then I'll show you guys. But yeah, I'm just a little bit biased, I guess, with this figure. So don't think that she's bad or anything, because this is an absolutely wonderful figure. I love her to death. It is amazing. I just don't think that it's as good as the other Michonne, though. They do have some things that are better that they've upgraded, like the articulation. But for the most part, like face sculpt, the outfit choice, all of that, I prefer the other one. Still, this is a really nice figure. I am glad to have it. McFarlane, you did a great job on this. I am glad that I paid the full price for it. Like, you guys deserve it, because this was a good figure. This is not bad. Like, you didn't get the paint job wrong like you did with Abraham's hair or Carol's face. You didn't, or I guess Rick too, you didn't get the sculpting wrong. The sculpting is really nice, and the legs are also really nice that you gave her the Daryl articulation. It's just that, you know, I am a bit picky, and seeing her next to the other Michonne, that is, I guess, maybe why I probably took off that point. But I just want to reiterate, guys, don't let that sway you from getting her if you want her, because she is just an amazing figure. So congratulations, McFarlane. I love this figure. I would recommend it to anyone who wants it. Got to get her thing on her back. Yeah, this one seems a lot more natural to put the thing on her back than the other figure. And then I'm going to end my review with that. So thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe for more action figure reviews, comic reviews, and all that kind of stuff. And until next time, Boba7772 out.